With this presentation I will demonstrate the archived backup and restore. You'll notice here I've got the standard backup and restore video. I'll now create the archive backup and restore. So if we go to archive, backup, archive backup, so now we're going to do a backup that's archived, and I say OK. Backup data and archive, yes, that's what it'll do. Yes, yes, and away it goes. It tells me that the backup is completed. So what it does here is backs up to the hard drive in a temporary folder, and then it asks you if you want to archive it. If you say no, it won't do the zip file, but if you say yes, you'll notice the screen pop up and it's created a zip file. Now the zip file is going to be put in drive C, BCW $light $data, and the file name is BCW the 5th of the 11th of 2014 at 9:43 and 58 seconds zip. So that file, because of the time stamp in the file name, will never ever be overwritten. So yes, OK, close and return. Now before I show you how to do the restore, let's look at that file. So if I come in here now and we'll find that folder, which is down here, BCW $light $data. I'll click in here and date modified. There it is there. There's the file. The 5th of the 11th at 9:34 and 58 seconds zip. So when you look at that file size, 593 kilobytes, which is a very tiny file, including all the data. So let's do another backup before I show you restore to demonstrate how the file names change. I'll just minimize this and we'll go here to archive, archive backup, OK, backup, yes, yes, OK, yes. New backup's been created, and you'll notice the file name is now different because the date will be the same but the time's different. So we'll say OK to that, close. Now if I open this up here again, you'll see now that the two files are there. This one followed by the latest one. Both created on the 5th of November, but one was at 9:35, the other's at 9:36. So the files can never ever be overwritten. So archive backups are by far the best. You do need to have installed on your computer a licensed copy of WinZip. So WinZip can be purchased over the net. It'll cost you probably $30 or something. It's a very, very good tool to work with Buildercost. If you don't have it installed, you'll get an error message saying it can't find Buildercost. So there's the archive. Now let's have a look at the archive restore, and we say OK, and we say yes. Now it opens up this folder for you and shows you the files that you can archive, you can do your restore, your archive restore from. So there's the two files we created. If I want to go back to this one, I choose that file, I say open, I say yes, OK. It unzips the data first and now says, do you want to go on proceed and restore it? And we say yes and yes and yes, and now the data is being restored. So it's a fairly seamless process, but there's absolutely no substitute for having backups. Just remember, it's your responsibility to back the data up. As I said before, on exit it asks you, do you want to do it? And if you say yes, I want a backup, and yes, I want an archive backup, it'll do the same process. So if I say OK here, and it's done its automatic backup. So let's have a look at that. So we'll go here, come back down here again, in here, and now we've got the three files. So there's absolutely no excuse for having, not doing backups. It's your data, your responsibility, you need to save it. That's the end of this video.